working so far. Okay. Might as well jump right into it. For anyone watching, welcome to the Pokégauntlet. This is a challenge I'm setting up for myself in order to, well, beat every single one of the Pokemon main series titles, including the GameCube ones, up until the release of the newest games. Though, to make things a little easier on myself, I've instituted a few rules. Let's go over some of them. So first, to keep it from being too draining, I've set up a sort of path to make it easier on myself. So first things first, we of course start with the classic red, blue, and green, or red, green, blue, however you want to look at it. Then we hop over to gold and silver, ruby, sapphire, Colosseum, diamond, pearl, black and white, X and Y, sun and moon, and then we go all the way back over to the third games and the sequel games for each generation, going with yellow, crystal, emerald, XD, platinum, black 2, white 2, ultra sun, ultra moon, and finally we go to the remix of pretty much the top row here, going with fire red and leaf green, heart gold, soul silver, omega ruby, alpha sapphire, and let's go Pikachu and Eevee for yellow over here. And finally, to cap everything off, with a playthrough of the newest games once they come out. Whew. That already sounds daunting, but to make that even a little bit easier, it's only going to be one game for every group or pairing. For example, I'm not going to go through every single one of these 3 games. It's only going to be one. And the one I'm going with is red. Because that's what most people voted by quite a majority. So it's just going to be red, and then after red's done, we're going to move on to gold and silver, and it'll be chosen by another community vote. And so on and so forth. So, with that, it should only be about 20 games to play through, which is still kind of ridiculous, but I have faith that I'll be able to get through it. And to spice things up even more, I'm not going to be repeating any starters if possible. So, for the first set of games, you of course have the usual Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. I can only use, when I pick one for here, I can't use it anymore throughout the rest of the series. So, as a more simple example, say in Ruby Sapphire, I pick between the grass, fire, and water starter. If I pick the grass starter, I can't use the grass starter for Emerald or Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. And in Emerald, if I pick the fire starter, that means there's only the water starter left for the remakes here. And that's how it's going to be for pretty much this entire thing. Some choices will influence others, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. Some choices will be made multiple times, such as the fossils for the Kanto games, because we're going to Kanto a lot in this entire series. We'd be picking through the same 2 fossils 4 times. So we start here and pick one fossil, we end up having to go with the other once we come back over here. And then the choices reset here, and we pick the second of that choice over here. It's pretty much how it's going to go throughout this entire thing. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. It's mostly just going to be a casual playthrough, and I'll share some little story bits here and there on my own little experiences throughout the series. Hopefully I don't repeat myself too many times. I'm still new to this whole thing. That being said, let's get into it once I set up a couple things here. Professionalism at its finest. Alright. We're about ready to begin. Let me just fix the audio here. There we go. That should be a little easier. And for those wondering, yes, I made this whole little picture here. Took a while, streamed a bit of it here. I don't have the videos because I didn't think to set those to recording, but oh well. All these will be in the VODs once it's finished, but because I'm just a basic Twitch streamer, I don't get to keep them for more than a couple weeks. We'll figure that out. Maybe I'll put them on the channel. Anyway, let's begin. I'm trying to wait for like the perfect Pokemon to start in. No other title's really done this afterwards, where it has all the different Pokemon you can obtain, cycle through. It's usually just the cover one, but oh well. And the one we'll be starting in on is Squirtle for Blue version. Alright, let's kick off a new game and start this adventure. Wait, first. Because I don't want to be sitting through too much text. Alright, let's begin. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. Here's Zog, he'll call me the Pro. Pokemon Prof. Off to a great start already. The world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? Now, I'm thinking, just so I'm not using the same names 20 times over, we'll just go with the version names to make things simple. Maybe I'll change that up later on, where it gets a little more complicated, like in the remakes. But for now, I think just the names of the versions will be fine. Keep it classic, keep it traditional. So we will be Red. Alright, so your name is Red. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What was his name again? And same thing here, we're just going to give him the opposite version of the name. Though I'm sure most people would still refer to him as Gary because of the TV show. Wonder whatever happened to him. You don't see him anymore. Or we can just call him John. Nah, let's just stick with Blue. That's right, I remember now. His name is Blue. Good joke, Professor. Red, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. World of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. And we get tiny. Oh boy, this takes me back. There's playing the SNES. Okay, it's time to go. The SNES was my first console when I was growing up. Started with, and my first game was Super Mario World, although I could barely get through the first world. Usually I had to let my dad do that, but neither of us could really get much further after that. Still, it was a fun time, and kind of led me eventually to here. Anyway, let's start things off with going to the PC and getting this potion, because we're probably gonna need it. Alright. Simple room, the only bedroom in the whole house. Comes with a nice plant, which we can't interact with or get any closer to. Classic video games. Alright. We have a TV on the floor in our living room. And what does Mom say? Right, all boys leave home someday. Said so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. So does Oak live in that house next door? I never really thought about that. Red's house. That's right, mine. Not my mother's, my house. And over we have Blue's house. He also is the main property owner. Alright, we got a sister. Hi, Red. Blue is out at Grandpa's lab. Alright then. But is the Gramps in here? Hey, Blue. Yo, Red, Gramps isn't around. Is that it? Yeah, they didn't really have a whole lot to say back in these early games. Let's see, those are Pokeballs. They contain Pokemon. Wow. Who would have thought it? It's an encyclopedia-like, but the pages are blank. Huh. Someone should do something about that. Anyway. What do you have to say? Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items of Pokemon as data via PC. Buddy, 20 years from now, you're gonna lose your mind. More so than people are nowadays. Anyway. Well, we checked every building. Oh, doesn't seem to be in any of them. So, maybe he's over here. Oh. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Red. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left. What happened to the rest of them? Professor, what happened to the rest of them? Where did you even get these ones? So many questions. But you can have one. Choose! Hey, Gramps, what about me? Are you even gonna look at your grandfather? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be facing him, not me. I don't know, I think something bugged already. Patient Blue, you can have one too. Because I'm not so pushy, I get to go first. So, we have 3 Pokeballs here, and these will be our choice among the starters. First, we have Charmander, lizard Pokemon. Obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. So you want the fire Pokemon Charmander? I mean, it is my favorite. But no. Squirtle, a tiny turtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. So you want the water Pokemon Squirtle? I'll think about it. And lastly, we have Bulbasaur, the seed Pokemon. Strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. So is it a plant, or is it an animal, or is it some sort of fungus taking over it? More questions. But anyway, so do you want the plant Pokemon Bulbasaur? So I put out a few polls all over different sites to get a general idea on which starter people like the most, as well as the version. The reason why we're going with red version here is because, well, like I said before, won by like 20 votes, so that's the one we're playing with. But for the starters, there's a bit more of a close race with a lot of them jumping to the lead all over the place. At first, Squirtle was the one who was in the lead, and then Charmander overtook by quite a bit. And Bulbasaur eventually caught up, and then it was just back and forth between Charmander and Squirtle with... Not Squirtle. Charmander and Bulbasaur, with Squirtle kind of left in the dust by like a dozen votes. So, but the ultimate winner by like 1 or 2 votes was Bulbasaur. So that's who we're gonna go with today. This Pokemon's really energetic. Red received a Bulbasaur. And so we have our first Pokemon. Ba-ba. There we go. As we get more Pokemon, we're gonna put up them right up on the stream here. Let me fix the audio just a little bit so it's not overtaking me by too much. But yeah, we're starting off with Bulbasaur. And I pretty much have the whole team planned out now. Some of it does have community influence, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, should be a fun little experience. Do you want to give a nickname to Bulbasaur? I'm honestly really bad with names, so I'm gonna hold off now, but if someone else who's watching has an idea for a name, feel free to drop it by, send it my way. Maybe we'll change the name later once we get to Lavender. But for now, we're just gonna leave him as Bulbasaur. I'll take this one then. Blue received a Charmander. You just had to pick the one with the type advantage, didn't you? Oh well. So, for this next part, well, let's first take a look at our Bulbasaur, whose icon is a flower. So, he's a grass and poison type, which types work slightly differently now than they would later on, because there was a lot of little programming hiccups here and there, as well as a lot of imbalances, which we'll get into later. But on the side, we also have 4 different stats, being attack, which is self-explanatory, defense, also pretty self-explanatory. Both are for different physical attributes. Speed, which is its lowest stat. Hopefully that doesn't come back to hurt us. Whoever has the higher speed number always ends up going first, unless a move gives you priority. And special covers both the attack and defense of special moves. It's all combined into one stat. Later on, it would be separated into 2 for a little more balance, but in this game, it's all a single stat. So he's got a bit of beef when it comes to taking super effective elemental attacks. But we won't have to worry about that for a little while. And it's only got Tackle and Growl. Both are physical moves, so both just go by the attack stat, except for Growl, but, you know, whatever. Alright, with what's coming up, we're just gonna save right here in case anything bad happens. Alright. What do you have to say? My Pokemon looks a lot stronger. It depends on the generation, I think. The strength of starters kind of vary between game to game. Most people would tell you that in this version, Squirtle would be the best starter because of its coverage and everything. While in future ones, some might say Charizard's the better one, some might say that Bulbasaur would be the better pick, but it doesn't matter now. Anyway, that's it. What do you have to say? Wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Cool! Let's go do that! Uh-oh. Wait, Red, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Alright, having our first battle. Blue wants to fight. Blue sent out Charmander. Alright, so among these fights, this is probably, among the rival battles to start with, this one's probably the hardest in terms of matchup, simply because Charmander has, I believe, it's the fastest of the starters, for one, and I think it might have a little better physical attack strength. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, that high special stat we have, not gonna matter at all. So I'm thinking might want to growl at him just to make it easy. Ah, his growl failed. Ours did not. Haha. All right. Good start. Good start. Let's. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. We get the first attack, though. Not too much. Alright, 3 damage. Oh, crud. Oh, that's not good. Come on. Alright. Tackle. Come on, you gotta hit a little more than that. Stop scratching me! Alright, we gotta be a little careful, because in this game, because of how critical hits work, the faster Pokemon tends to land critical hits a bit more often, so might need to do something about that. Alright. We're in the yellow, so... I'm thinking, maybe we should hit with another growl. Alright. Now I think is the best time to use this potion we got from the PC. Alright, and hope for the best. Really? Really, you're gonna be like that? Fine. Well, now he's only doing 2 damage a hit. As long as he doesn't get a critical, we should be okay, I think. You still growling me? Can we get a critical hit, please? No? Alright. Stop growling at me, it's not nice. Alright, a little more. Come on. We're barely doing any damage. One more good hit should do it. Yeah! Okay. Enemy Charmander fainted. Bulbasaur gained 69 experience points. Nice. Bulbasaur grew to level 6. Yay! Everything went up by 1, it seems. I think actually special went up by 2. Oh, that'll be handy later. Red defeated blue. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Yeah, you only saying that because you lost. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Red, Gramps, smell you later. He's got like the most classic rival theme. Alright, do you have anything to say to all that, Oak? Red, raise your young Pokemon by making it fight. Will do! Alright. Good, we're all healed up after that fight. Otherwise, might have some trouble. Let's go visit Blue's sister. Hi, Red. Blue is out at Grandpa's... No, he's not! You lie! Alright, fine, let's check in on Mom. What does she have to say about all this? And you should take a quick rest. They were okay before. Anyway. Now we venture out into the wild teal yonder? Green yonder. Gotta love those Game Boy Color graphics. Changing the color on the spot. Oh! Alright, first wild encounter is PG. Level 3 one. So, I guess I can go over some of the wild encounters in these different areas. So, in the first route, there's only 2 Pokemon. First one here is the classic bird Pokemon that every game has, Pidgey. That Gust would be a lot more scary if this were any other title, because Gust would have been a flying move, which we are weak to. And here, it's just a normal attack, so it only does a bit of damage. Still hurts, but not as bad as it could. Alright. What do you gotta say, buddy? Hi, I work at a Pokemon. Alright, it's a convenient shop. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go, Red got a potion. Awesome. Alright. What about you? Don't run from me. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can back the pallet down quicker that way. Yeah, shame we can't scale them. That would make this travel a little easier. Yeah, let's just do it for fun. Yeah. Alright. Trainer tips. Battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points, PP. To replenish PP, rest your tired Pokemon Center. Kind of wish they picked a better name for it, so the acronym isn't as, well, easy to joke about. There's Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon. It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. Well, not anytime, or really anywhere, but like I can't have a follow me. Wouldn't that be fun? In we go. Welcome to the center. Heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Show the heal. So yeah, almost every town in the game has a center to heal for free. Free healthcare. How nice is that? So anyway. And over here we have the PC, which we can use to store Pokemon or withdraw as well as items, but can't really make use of that when we only have one. And over here is the trade counter and the cable club, which we can't even do anything with because, well, don't really have any more than... You can't really use it with one Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. So over here, we have the route to the Pokemon League. But it's a little scary for now, so let's just go back. Can I find something over here? Ah, free potion. There's hidden items throughout the game. Some are more obvious than others. Is there one? Can't I get at there? No, never mind. Wasting everybody's time. What's going on over here? Can't go through here. This is private property. What? You can't go through here. This is private property. What do you mean? This is public property. What are you talking about? You don't own the road. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. He hasn't had his coffee yet. Yeah, with those rosy cheeks, something tells me it's not coffee he's been hankering. Over here we have the gym, which we can't even go by because of the drunk over here. Thing is, we only have potions, but we don't have any Pokeballs to catch new team members. You came from Pallet Town. Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? Got his parcel. Okay, hey, hi to Professor Oak from... You won't even sell me anything? Granted, I'm like 11, so... I don't know. Alright, so we gotta take this all the way back to Pallet Town, but... can make it a little faster by jumping over these platforms. I wonder, is there any hidden items in here, or is this just decoration? No, just decoration. It's another Pidgey. Wow, this one's a little tougher. Differences between 1 or 2 levels isn't too much of an issue later on, but in the early game, it can be a little scary. Actually not. I guess not. Oh, well, if you miss, it can be a problem. I don't remember what the exact accuracy of tackle is back here, but there's that classic issue with Generation 1 games where all moves have a tiny % chance to miss, even if the accuracy is listed as 100. Except for Swift. The move Swift is programmed to always work, no matter what. Also grew to level 7. Learned Leech Seed. So now we can heal off the enemy after they attack. Alright. And here we have the other wild encounter of the area. So like I said before, there's only 2. There's Pidgey, and here's Rattata. It's level 2, so it should be easy to beat. Yeah, very easy to beat. Like, 2 hits and dead. Bam. Alright. So what happens with a 5-level difference? Back in Pallet Town. Let's heal up really quick, because that Pidgey did a number. Thanks, Ma. Alright. So, Oak, I got a package for you. Oh, Red, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems like you lot. You must be as talented as... whatever. Yeah, something for me. Red delivered the parcel. This is a custom Pokeball I ordered. Thank you. Gramps! What'd you call me for? Alright, I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, Pokédex. Automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Red and Blue, take these with you. Red got Pokédex from Oak. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. How old are you? How long have you been doing this? Because if it's taken you, like, what, a few decades and you didn't do it? In fact, your whole encyclopedia is blank, save for, like, a couple Pokemon. And for some reason it doesn't have the one on the Squirtle over there? What's up? What's up, Oak? What makes you think an 11-year-old can do that? Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Red, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Red. Ha ha ha. Oh, classic jerk rival move. Alright, anything else? Alright, cool. Do we get anything? Nope. Still don't have any Pokeballs. In all future titles, you would get some Pokeballs from the professor or whoever gives you starter at the beginning. Help you get started. Anyway, Blue mentioned a town map. Let's nab that real quick. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Here, this'll help you. I've got a town map. Cool. So here's all of the Kanto region. We've only been to these 3 places so far, but in this playthrough we're going to be seeing every little bit of this game, if possible. Anyway, let's get going. Oh, no, wrong button. Alright, let's make our way to the Martin and get some Pokeballs. And we can start catching things. I have a bit of a fondness for the old battle theme. Oh, come on. Am I gonna miss a tackle in every fight? Probably. Alright, let's see, Rattata. I'm just gonna... Normally I can run out of here, but for an upcoming battle, I want to get a couple more levels in just so I'm not doomed to fail. We'll see how that works. Oh, we're at level 8. I think I'll be comfortable with the next fight if I can get up to level 10. That seems like a good number. Alright. Let's get into this mark. Hi there, may I help you? Let's go with 99. And I don't have the cash for that. Just go with 10 for now. Probably seems crazy to see a kid with $1,000, but it's most likely based off of Japanese money, so it's closer to like 11 bucks. Though at the time it was probably less. I don't know. And at the bottom we have all our badges that we need to acquire, as well as the faces of the leaders we gotta beat in order to get them. Who could the mysterious 8th one be? I say as if nobody knows. Oh, no, what? You fine now? How you doing? I go to shop with Peter. I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest. Is that so? How about you, old man? I've had my coffee now and I feel great. Sure, you can go through. Are you in a hurry? Not really. See, using Pokédex. Catch Pokemon. Pokédex is automatically updated. What? You don't know how to catch Pokemon? Well, actually, then I'll show you that. Well, here's a tutorial. Oh, we have viewers this time. Yeah, it looks kind of dumb, but what can you do? Anyway, let's get into this tutorial. Probably the only optional one in the entire series, because apparently it's imperative that you need to learn how to catch Pokemon. So much so that it's be drilled into your head every following game. To be fair, it is an important thing, but I feel most people would figure it out. 50 Pokeballs. Alright, Weedle was caught! Huzzah! First, you need to weaken the target Pokemon. Good to know. Alright, I'm just gonna check out the gym real quick. Gym doors are locked. Whoa! Did that door literally just kick me out? Oh my goodness. Alright. So yeah. Let's get our first Pokemon. I'm wondering, should we go back to the first route? Should we go to the left? Or should we go north? This will be our first catch, so I don't know which way to go. I mean, typically I go back to the first route to catch something, but pretty much everything in the other two is better. I mean, I can let those in chat decide if anyone wants to speak up. Meantime, I'll check out the houses here. Look to the notebook. First page. Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. Up to 6 can be carried. If you are ready to make Pokemon fighter, call Pokemon trainers. Turn the page. No, let's not. I'm thinking we go for something specific. For this one particular fight, I want to nab something that could make it a little easier, but it might be a little difficult to find. Alright, we're in the Viridian Forest with very ominous sounding music for one of the first bigger areas in the game. I'm going to try to be a little cautious because some of the Pokemon here can do quite a bit of super effective damage to me, and I don't want any of that. Am I going to run into any wild encounters here? Oh, there we go. A Weedle. So yeah, in this route, oh, I should have healed. In this route, we have quite a large amount of encounters to come across. And the first one we come across is this Weedle. So Weedles are one of the few Pokemon that can evolve really quickly, really early on. Probably not gonna mess with this. Actually, yeah, let's just catch it. First catch of the game is a Weedle. New Pokédex entry will be added. Off in Fountain Forest, eating leaves. It has a sharp venomous stinger on its head. Do you want to give a nickname? Nah. And just so everyone knows, I'm not going to be adding Weedle to this little overlay here, mostly because I don't plan to be using it for the main team. I'm mostly just catching things to fill up the decks a bit more to get some added rewards. Any permanent team members I will add to the overlay. I already figured out what I want in the team, but right now I'm just trying to level up and find some... Oh, of course, the next one I find is a level higher. Oh well. Uh-oh. Critical hit, not very effective. Alright, you know what? Here. Leech Seed! What do you say to that? Ah! Haha! Now I slowly drain your strength away. Oh, now you're faster. Oh no. Please stop. So yeah, after every time the opponent attacks, Leech Seed will drain a bit from it. Stop stinging me! I guess it's a good thing that I'm a poison type, or Bulbasaur's a poison type, because that keeps it from getting poisoned from that, well, poison sting attack. As I'm sure most players have experienced, you can get poisoned pretty frequently from fighting Weedles. Ah, here we have a Kakuna. Kakunas, or as I call them, easy experience grind. I'm just gonna heal up off of this. Kakuna evolves from Weedle. It's its next stage. The only problem is that Kakuna only learns one move throughout its entire existence, and that is Harden. Whoop, I'm dumb. And Harden, while it raises the defense, it doesn't actually do anything to me. So I can just keep hitting it with Tackle, as well as drain it for life, and it'll just go down. Bit by bit, we sap its strength away and hit it with our giant frog dinosaur. What is Bulbasaur? Like, I know the "saur" suggests that it's like a dinosaur, or in Latin terms, a lizard, but like its design seems to make it look more frog-like. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that, but or maybe it's supposed to be like one of those big fat lizards or something, but it doesn't really have much of a tail, or any tail. Questions for later. Anyway, let's keep... Nothing happened. So yeah, when you raise a stat too high, if it would stop missing, it'll just stop raising the stat. Like, it only goes to, like, 6 increases, I believe, and it just caps out. However, I think because of how the programming was done in this game, if you do it too much, it rolls back over to the negatives. I might be wrong on that, but I think that might be the case. So we're just gonna go through here, catch any new encounters, until we level up to 10. There's one I'm trying to find, but I don't know if we'll come across it. Looks like it's just gonna be Weedles for the most part. So while it says it's not very effective, and it's actually doing neutral damage, because with how the game works, it only takes into account your second typing when displaying whether it's super effective or not very effective. Like, it could do completely neutral damage and say it's not very effective or super effective, and they'll just be completely dependent on how the types are listed. So for example, let's look at this really quick. So first type is grass, second type is poison. It will usually take the second one to account, but if the attack has no real type effect on that one, I think it goes up to type 1 for determining if it's super effective or not very effective. I mean, the calculations will be the same no matter what it displays. So for example, grass types are weak to poison attacks, which is what Poison Sting is. However, poison is resistant, so those two would counterbalance and make it neutral damage completely. I can't be poisoned at all because of being a poison type, but just in general, I should be taking neutral damage. However, because it lists poison as its second one, it looks at that for determining what message to put up. If it's neutral, nothing displays it's super effective. It says it's very effective, or so on. But it should be like straight up neutral damage. Similarly, if I were to be hit by a ground attack, that should also do neutral damage because grass is resistant, but poison is super effective. However, because of the poison thing, it'll come up as super effective. That's just how it works. It's weird, but, you know, what can you do? Anyway, that's enough of that nonsense. Alright, let's see. Can we find anything else here? I'm gonna go for like a couple more battles, and if we don't get anything special, I'll just go back. I forgot that there's like set paths where you can't encounter anything at all. Come on. Anything? Okay, what do we got? It's another Weedle. I know there's more than Weedles here. We're gonna have to get out of here soon anyway because we're running out of tackles. Yeah, see, if it were actually not very effective, it would have only probably done like 1 damage. The only reason it only does 2 is because I am almost twice its level. Gotta be careful with that guy up there. What do we got? More Weedles. Jeez. Enough with the Weedles. Oh my goodness. Smack them. Something, I don't know. I think we only really have enough in us for 1 or 2 more fights before we run out of usable moves. It's kind of an interesting change they made in this. Normally, in most RPG games, the availability of moves is determined by MP or something. Oh gosh, another Kakuna. While as here, every move has like its own sort of MP counter. Sort of. However, unlike in most RPGs where you have like a basic... Whoa, that'll help. Where you have like a basic attack to... in case you run out of the ability to use special moves. 1 second. Someone's at the door. Sorry about that. Got a package. I'm not used to getting deliveries this early, but, you know, Japan runs it by its own rules. Actually, no, it doesn't. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway! I think we have enough for 1 more fight. Let's see. Can we get something that's not of the Weedle line, please? Anything. I'll take anything. I'll take a Caterpie or a Metapod. Anything. Alright, come on. 1 more. There's 1 encounter here that is pretty significant. That hopefully we'll be able to find it. Oh my gosh! You know what? No, I'm not even gonna dignify this. Come on already. There, that's something. A Caterpie. It's a weak Caterpie, but it's something different. So yeah, this is the other bug-type Pokemon of these games. The reason why we saw a lot of Weedle is because red version, the encounter rate on that is increased by quite a bit, while as in blue version, it would be Caterpie we can see a lot. Short feet are tip section as that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. Do you want to give a nickname? No, thank you. Also not going to be a permanent member. Alright, once again, we're going to go for 1 more. Something different. Another Weedle. Oh my goodness. should not be having this much... this is obnoxious. It's obnoxious. Come on. Anything! More Weedles! No more Weedles! Give me a Metapod or something, just so I'm not looking at these guys over and over again. You know what? Forget it. We're just gonna beat up this Weedle. Sap it dry and knock it out. It's gonna take quite a few hits to bring us down, Weedle. And we're out of tackles, so we can't do any more damage to it directly. So we just gotta wait for Leech Seed to drain it. And Leech Seed will continue to work until either the opponent faints or is switched out. It doesn't matter if we leave the fight or whatever. I could switch to anybody right now and it would still be sapping. And now we're level 10. Alright. I think we have enough for the next fight. I think. I'm not sure. Might not work out, but it's worth a shot. So I think the plan for this stream is to make it to the first... No. Maybe get through Mount Moon. It might be daunting, but I think we can do it. Let's catch one more thing, though. Oh, Rattata. You know, Rattata was actually the first Pokemon I ever caught. I started off with Charmander way back when I played Blue version, because it was a fire lizard, of course. But the first thing I caught was a Rattata. And now we have another one. I like how in the Game Boy Color graphic thing, the Pokeball color changes just a little bit depending on who you caught. Bites anything when it attacks. I read that weirdly. Small and very quick. It is a common sight in many places. No kidding. Nickname? No. I also don't plan to really add it to the team, but it's nice to have. Ah, so this is one of the other encounters of this particular area. Nidoran. Nidoran male, to be precise. We got a Nidoran male and Nidoran female, as you would imagine. Both of them have their own respective evolutionary lines. And they're both really good. Like, when speedrunners go through these games, they typically try to grab a Nidoran male, just because they have a pretty high attack stat and can learn a huge variety of moves. I don't know too many non-normal types that can learn as many moves as the Nidorans can. But the poison fin stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful it secretes venom. you want to give a nickname? Also no. Nidoran is one of the few Pokemon I remember having on my team back when I first played Blue version all those years ago. Just because I remember how cool its evolution line was. But, despite that, it's also not part of this team. It's fine. Can we perhaps find one more thing? Nope, just another Nidoran. Oh, this is a weak one. Thinking, how are we doing here? Maybe we catch one more. Yeah, one more thing. One more catch, and then we'll move on. Hey, it's a Nidoran female. You know, if these were introduced in any of the future generations, Nidoran male, Nidoran female would share the same dex number and entry. Like, they'd all be part of the same family, so to speak. But here, they're separated into two different species entirely. Program limitations at the time. They didn't even... These were the only gendered Pokemon in these first games, because they didn't introduce gender yet. Poisonpin. Although small, its venom barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. Want to nickname it? Nah. Alright, so I think we have a decent enough team. For this next fight coming up, we need some decently strong party members. The first Pokemon that the opponent has is the biggest problem, and will be for a little while. But yeah, we have a party of 6. This is a lot better of a group than I had when I first played the game. Because back when I first played, I pretty much caught anything and everything, regardless if it was already part of an evolution line. Like, I caught Metapods and Kakunas that only knew Harden, despite the fact that I also had Weedle and Caterpie who could turn into them, and with better moves. Kids aren't the smartest, and I'm definitely no exception. Alright, so before we go any further, let's see what we got. We got a Weedle, Poison Sting Shot, Caterpie with Tackle, Rattata, Tackle, Taillet. Nidoran has Leer and Tackle. Nidoran female is Growl and Tackle. So yeah, these could work out. I think we'll start off with Weedle in the party. Alright. Let's go. Time for the big fight. But before that, I need a drink, because I've been talking for about an hour, and my throat is parched. Sound like one of those little gate guards to Saffron. Anyway, I'll be right back. Pizza. Alright. Let's do this! Hey, Red, you're going to the league? Forget it. You probably don't have any badges. Guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Blue wants to fight. Blue sent out Pidgey. A level 9 Pidgey. You've been busy, I see. Alright. Oh gosh, it begins. Oh, it begins! Sand attack is the worst. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, it did nothing. Come on. Don't miss so much. Oh, Weedle, you're useless. Alright. Caterpie, your turn. String shot. It's okay. Yes. Be slow. Not slow enough. Alright. I think next we'll send in Nidoran male. Just leer it a bit. Oh gosh, that's... I miss enough as is. I don't need your sand attacks. Alright. Enough messing around. Let's get Bulbasaur in there. Alright, make it a little easier. Leech Seed. Yes, perfect. Stop throwing sand at me! Oh, how do I miss growling? Oh, come on, a crit. Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. That should make the gusts hit less hard. Or you could get another critical hit. How are you getting so many crits? Oh. Alright, let's just hit him. Or miss. We can miss. Missing's fine. Oh, come now. I don't want to risk a critical, so I'm just going to use a potion now. Stop throwing sand at me! Hit him! Oh my goodness. Sand attack is broken. I don't care what anybody says. There, we hit him. For a decent amount. I wonder, should we switch to reset the sand attack? No, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Critical, there we go. It's about to send out Charmander. Yes, I'm gonna switch, but not for the reasons one would think. It's level 8, which isn't as bad. Let's growl it. Oh, you're gonna growl me? I'm gonna growl at you. We're just gonna growl at each other this entire time. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Please stop hurting me. I'm sorry. One more and that should be enough. Alright. Now go tackle it. We did very little. So, for some reason, despite the fact that Charmander should know a fire attack at this level, it only uses Scratch and Growl. I don't know if that's a way to give new players a chance, but part of me thinks that they didn't have that insight at the time. Like, for these first games, it was a very deal with it sort of situation. There's a lot of nonsense and you just had to, well, deal with it. Anyway, Charmander's seated. He's been growled 3 times and he's only doing 1 damage. We're healing everything he's dealing out. So we could just sit here and do nothing. And he'll just whittle away. So that's one benefit about using Bulbasaur. Is that despite all the crazy stat changes that can happen without, Leech Seed will just continue doing bits of damage throughout. Oh, you're just gonna growl at me? Well, guess what? Here's some more sappity dappity. I could have just switched to Rattata there. And we're at level 11. Red defeated Blue. Aw, you just lucked out. I don't know. You got a couple crits. Heard the league has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Wouldn't it be hilarious if he just went to a random encounter on the way through that grass? I think it would be funny. I think there's one more encounter in this grass, but first, let's check this out. It's for the Pokemon League, the big final destination of this game. Only trainers, skill trainers are allowed through. You don't have the Boulder Badge yet. Rules are rules. I can't let you pass. So we can't get through here until we get the first badge, and that's just going to continue to be the case up until we get every single badge. Anyway. And here is the last encounter, I believe, of this area. Spearow. I'm gonna smack him around a little bit. Oh, a little bit. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. That actually hurt. Peck is actually a flying move in this game. Unlike Gust. And because of that, hurts a lot. So I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball and hope for the best. Oh no. Oh, wait. That might help. So if you lowered my attack. Yeah, good. Okay, I think we got him. Got a Spearow. Eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne. Do you want to give a nickname to Spearow? No, thank you. We're actually going to need a Spearow later. So, this will help. Well, that's all the encounters in this area. And we caught every single one of them. What? No, not Pidgey. I'm pretty sure Pidgey's in that area, but we didn't catch Pidgey. Not a problem. We might need a flyer, but for now, I think we're good with this. Alright, so because we had 6 Pokemon, the Spearow ended up going here. So, we're just gonna put Nidoran female back, and we're gonna get that Spearow out. One thing to keep in mind is that boxes can only hold 20 each, so you need to keep track of how many you have in a box, as to not have a mistake against a rare encounter and go to throw something and only be like, oh, your box is full. Too bad. I just realized that Spearow does not get healed when sent to the box, unlike in future titles. Oh well, we'll have to deal with that. Anyway, off to Viridian Forest, for real this time. I think we'll keep Weedle in front for right now, just in case. be run to something it can farm off of. We got another Rattata. Get him, Weedle! Part of me wishes that they changed the back sprites when they changed the front sprites. Oh, thanks for the critical. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, Caterpie, get him! Oh, now use Tail Whip. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, you got a crit? This Caterpie is clowning the Weedle. Alright. I want that item, but this tree is blocking the way, and I can't do anything about it. Not until we get to the third badge area, I should say. Anyway, let's get into the forest. And we encounter our first non-rival trainer battle. Against a bug catcher. Who's got a Weedle? Well, guess what? I also have a Weedle with 1 HP. I'm gonna get out of here. That'll probably be a bad idea. Let's do it. Maybe he'll use String Shot a lot. Oh my gosh, it actually used String Shot. Maybe he'll use String Shot again. Nope. Bye, Spearow. Okay, yeah, let's just bring in Bulbasaur. Alright. Oh, come on. Enough with the criticals. I just noticed that most of the Pokemon I have are poison types. We have Bulbasaur as a poison type. We have both Nidorans, which are poison types. Weedle, who's a poison type. Granted, Gen 1, a lot of the Pokemon were poison type. Almost all the grass types were poison. You're gonna get knocked out by single tackle, I'm sure. Oh yeah, definitely. I would have definitely done it. I'm hoping to level Bulbasaur just a little more before we get to the first gym, just because I need one particular move to make it a cakewalk. No, Caterpie can't cut it! Well, neither could Weedle, so I don't know what you were expecting. Oops, sneaky, sneaky, ha-ha. I got right past you, what do you say to that? Uh-oh, can't jam out if you're... What? I'm confused. We got another Weedle against my Weedle. The annoying thing is that low health thing never goes away. It'll just keep beeping and beeping and beeping until you do something about it. Thankfully, that doesn't happen when the opponent is in red health. But I don't think the sound is really necessary, because I'm pretty sure most people can tell. Oh no, red health. That means I'm gonna faint soon. I better do something about that. Okay, here we go. Easy XP. Get him, Weedle. So yeah, yeah, it's just gonna be me spamming Poison Sting until it goes down. Wait, how much did that do? Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a while. Hopefully a critical hit happens? But yeah, I'm sure a lot of people, when they first played this game, had to deal with these long, drawn-out, hardened fights a lot. I'm sure plenty had ended up doing Cocoon versus Cocoon fights. I know I did. Pretty much going until they ran out of hardens to use, but that's gonna be a while. So, yeah, I think we have... Oh, a critical hit. Yeah, we got this. I mean, I guess it's a good thing he won't run out of hardens, because if he did, he would hit with a struggle, and, well, that might beat us. Level 6. Nice. No, we're gonna stick... And now we're gonna switch. Once again, I'm glad that we have poison types here, so these poison stings don't make things harder on us. Alright, one more should do it. Critical. Yeah, pointless critical. So yeah, stand the bug catcher. And none of the bug catchers have names either. That's just who you are. Your occupation is all that you are. Found an antidote. So no, that's not the first time we come across. That antidote would be handy if anyone got poisoned. Thankfully, no one has been. Oh, I thought there was a trainer on this side. Nope. Oh well. Let's go through here. Still no random encounters. Oh, there's one. Is it anything new? No, it's a Kakuna. Let's start stinging. See that? Trying to think. Is Weedle poison bug or is it bug poison? Let me check that real quick. Well, it's bug poison. Poison stings. Yeah, it's a poison move. So why is it saying super effective? Strange. Because it should be not very effective, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's super effective on bugs, but I don't know. Oh, that's enough to level up to 7. Perfect, which means Weedle is evolving. You've become what you've been destroying. Anyway, so yeah. We got our first evolution of a Weedle into a Kakuna. And because, for some reason, it doesn't learn Harden. I guess we didn't have evolution moves until, like, the next generation of games. I guess you can only have it know Harden if you catch it, as is, because our, well, now, Kakuna only knows Poison, Sting, and String Shot. Well, so that one there only knows Harden. Spam that. Use the rest of the Poison Stings. so let's get Caterpie in there. Maybe we'll see Caterpie hit level 7 before we get out of here. So yeah, this is gonna take a while, so I guess might as well tell a bit about first experiences. First time I played the game was on the schoolyard when a friend brought it in. This is before pretty much any electronic thing was banned from schools. Because teachers didn't really think much about the kind of toys kids would bring over during recess. But a friend of mine brought a Game Boy with one of the new Pokemon games in it. And it seemed really cool at the time. But this is when I barely knew what certain words were. So when I booted up and the first menu said, like, from bottom to top, like, you had options at the bottom, new game in the middle, and the first word, continue? I didn't know what that word was. Obviously it was continue, but I didn't know that word. I just read new game. Oh, I want to play a game. So I ended up playing a new game on his cartridge, which, thankfully, it didn't save over. I made a similar mistake when his starter had evolved, and he let me play through it, play a bit of it, and I messed around a little bit, and I turned the game off, not knowing you had to save, so he didn't have his Charmeleon anymore. I had to get it all over again. Alright, Kakuna's kind of useless right now, so I'm just going to switch back to Bulbasaur. And we got our final trainer of this route. Only one Pokemon, but it's a level 9 Weedle. Which is, I believe, a make or break for a lot of speedrunners. Because if it poisons you or anything like that, you're in trouble. But thankfully, we can't be poisoned. So that won't be an issue. Poison Sting is still doing 3 damage a pop, which is annoying. But we can mitigate it to 2 because of the Leech Seed. Less so if he keeps spamming String Shot. Do some more tackles. Knock him down a bit. And down goes the Weedle. Level 12, is this the moment? Nope. Alright. Give, you're good at this. You bet I am. Alright. Last stretch. Can we get one more encounter here? Another Weedle. There's 2 more we haven't seen here, which I'm surprised we haven't come across yet. Oh, that'll speed things up. How much do we need to get to the next level? Quite a bit. You know what, let's pop out of here. Only forests and caves. You need to look everywhere to get different kinds. I got that right, buddy. So this route is pretty much just an extension of the one before the forest. It has the exact same encounters. Like, look, we got a Pidgey over here. Level 4 one. Get him, Bulbasaur! I didn't mean to crit, but, you know, take what you can get, I suppose. Now we're in Pewter City. Do we have an actual sign for the city here? Oh well. What do we got here? Jigglypuff. Okay. Oh, I guess that's the first instance of that famous Jigglypuff song. But yeah, as I was saying, for like early memories, I only really played when I borrowed it off of a friend during recess. I mentioned it to the folks, but I didn't end up getting it for quite a while. I forget when exactly. I know, I do know when. But before that, I recall, and at least my sister recalls this as well, first actual involvement with the series was when the TV show was on. And I think might have been breakfast, because they showed the stuff pretty early on back then. It was like before school as well. So we were just watching TV with breakfast, and all of a sudden, like, the second episode, not the first one, the second episode of Pokemon comes on. They're like, what is this? I don't know. Wanna watch it? Okay. Just casual conversations between, like, 7 and 5-year-olds. I just want to see if I can find any more encounters as I train up Bulbasaur just a little more. Actually, no, I can do that in the gym. Because I'm not going to get much out of this. But yeah, and then come Christmas, I ended up getting a Game Boy Color, because Pokemon came to the States around the time the Game Boy Color was coming out. And this game supported the little color thing to it, which was nice. I don't know if that was the same for the Japanese versions. They might have only had that for the blue version. But yeah, ended up getting a Game Boy Color, the cool purple see-through kind. You know, anyone who grew up in the '90s would probably know what that looked like. I don't know why, but that semi-transparent stuff always looked kind of cool. And still does in a nostalgia sense. Peter City Pokemon Gym, leader Brock, the rock-solid Pokemon trainer. Sounds scary. I'm gonna run away. I think there's an item here. Oh well. We can go into the building there if we could cut down this tree, but we don't have that ability yet, so we're not gonna. You know what? I don't care about this town. I'm leaving. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. Are you alright there, buddy? This guy's giving me some weird vibes. I don't care about what the happy music just... If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Where are you going? So he didn't go in the gym, he went right. But there's a fence here. Alright, so I guess we have no choice but to go to the gym. Gym leader Brock. Winning trainers. Blue. Blue already beat us here. Sorry, I got distracted with the text. What do you say, buddy? Hi, I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm the trainer, but I can tell how to win. Let me take you to the top? Alright. First Pokemon out matches the top of the yeah, we know. Changing the order, okay. Anyway, we could skip right by this guy and go straight for Brock. But we're not gonna. We're gonna take them all on. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing Brock. Who are you calling kid? You're literally a junior trainer. Oh, you have a Diglett. It's a ground type. It's not a rock type, so I don't know what you're doing here. Diglett's very fast, and they can easily score critical hits as a result of that. But they don't have great defenses. They're mostly really good speed, decent attack, but not very great everything else. Despite that, it's a pretty good Pokemon for this game, especially toward the early mid-game. Oh, did we get it? Yes! Finally! We got Vine Whip. No, we're not switching. We got Vine Whip. So now, we can make use of that 26 special. It's him with a Vine Whip. That's a vicious looking move. And it hits so hard. Darn. Light years isn't time, it measures distance. That's right, Junior. Oh, give me $2. I wonder. You know what? Let's live life on the edge. Let's take on the gym right here, right now. Come on, Brock. I'm Brock, Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then, show me your best. Where is your shirt? Brock wants to fight. So now Geodude, who looks like Elvis in this game for some reason. Oh well. See what a Vine Whip does. A lot, as it turns out. Because he's rock type and ground type, both of which are weak to grass. That's a one-hit KO. Wow, and already at level 14. About to use Onyx? That's not. Alright. So, real quick, when I first played, I ended up choosing Charmander. And as most people know, Charmander is more or less hard mode when it comes to gyms early on. Just for the gyms. The forest, he can burn through that whole thing. But here, it's a little more difficult. Thankfully, rock types have very bad special. So if you spam Ember, you can eventually win. On that note, because of the poor special, this should hurt a lot. And your tackle missed. Okay, and done. 2 Vine Whips. They didn't even get to attack once. That's an easy badge. And level 15. We are soaring through with Bulbasaur. Red defeated Brock. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here is the Boulder Badge. Red received the Boulder Badge. That's official league badge. As Pokemon become more powerful, Technique Flash can now be used anytime. Wait, take this with you. Red received TM34. TM contains a technique that can be taught to a Pokemon. TM is good only once. So when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. Contains Bide. Pokemon will absorb damage in battle and then pay it back double. So yeah, Bide can be scary, but only if you survive the 2 turns leading to it. However, seeing as how everything died in one hit, it didn't matter. So let's go heal up. that's pretty much all we have to do in Pewter. I guess we can buy more Pokeballs. Alright, let's see. We pretty much have our starting money all over again, so let's go and get... let's go 15. Oops, sorry. Yep. Alright. Didn't need to use any potions, and we don't really have to worry about antidotes because we're no longer in the forest. We can go back for a couple encounters, but I think we're good. And that guy is no longer there. Oh well. So I'm thinking we ditch the majority of our party here, so we have room to catch new stuff. Because except for Bulbasaur, none of them I plan to use on the final team. But I might keep Kakuna. I don't think I'll keep Rattata. Nidoran, I don't think we really need either. Caterpie is gonna take too long to manage. I think for now we'll hang on to Kakuna. Maybe get it those extra few levels. Spearow could be handy for getting a couple encounters, so I'll hang on to it until the next part. Alright, I'm thinking. Let's just go straight to the next area. There's nothing really here. There is this, there's the museum up here, but there's nothing really to do in it, aside from look at a couple fossils. And anything else we can't really do. There's some extra areas in that route below, but again, we have trees that are blocking a path, so let's just head into this new area. I think we'll put Kakuna up front, just so it gets a little extra XP. What do you have to say, lady? You looked at me, didn't you? You're looking at me! Alright, can we poison sting? That hurt a lot! Alright, let's not mess with that and bring Bulbasaur back in. This Pidgey hurts. Oh, but so do I. Ow. Ow! Come on. Alright. Come on, one tackle. One tackle, please. There. Easy. First try. Another critical. Another Pidgey. Alright, let's send in Kakuna again. This is pretty much how you had to train up your weaker team members in the first game, because we didn't have held items for the experience share, and the experience all in this game was a pain, because it spread the XP evenly between everybody, and nobody liked that. It took too long. Alright, come on. There you go. Oh, come on. It's so close. Stop throwing sand at me. Alright. Done. Another critical hit. You're mean. You're annoying. Is this the guy? No. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. Which one? There were 3 of you. Well, you have 3 Pokemon. Let's see. Caterpie. Yeah, it could be virtually anybody. Let's just poison sting. Yeah, sure. String shot the thing that's already slower than you. Oh, it is super effective. Oh, 8k. So poison is super effective to bug in this game. Ah, finally. Poisoned it. So similar to the leech seed thing, it's going to take damage every time it attacks. I'm just going to let it poison itself to death. Ow! Okay, that was maybe not a good idea. Okay, good. Alright. Level 8. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Weedle. Nope. Now we're switching. Oh, I should switch to Spearow because of the peck. Hindsight. Alright, well, let's just tackle it down. Everything gets two-shot by tackle at this point, it seems. How much do I want to bet that we're gonna see Bulbasaur hit 16 before we reach the cave? Because I have a feeling we might. Alright. Sting him up. Oh, never mind. Critical hit. Okay, Spearow, how about you do something here? Peck him. There you go. I don't think it's gonna do much. Alright. Yeah, it's just, you're on the brink of death and you keep spamming a string shot. Level 6. You beat me again. I still don't know who you are. You could be the guy from the end. You could be the first person. I don't know. I don't think you're the one guy who had the Kakuna, though. Because, well, you don't have a Kakuna now. So maybe you're the first dude. Alright. I want to see if I can get Kakuna to level 10 before we hit Mount Moon. Just so I don't have to bring him through Mount Moon. Because he's useless in Mount Moon. Alright, is this the guy? Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. And many memes were born. Well, not many. But a few noteworthy ones. Youngster wants to fight. Or as he'll be known later, Youngster Ben. Because we didn't get a Youngster Joey until the next generation. Oh, quick attack. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, critical. Come on. Alright, Bulbasaur. Are you gonna hit level... Your sprite looks so sad. I never noticed that till now, but Bulbasaur has such a sad-looking back sprite. It's like, oh man, why you gotta quick attack me? Ekans. No, we're gonna just deal with Ekans. Poison type, so Vine Whip's not gonna do anything. Well, at least he's not using Wrap. Oh, here we go. Alright, well, welcome to one of the most annoying moves in the game. Which is why I'm switching out of it. Or getting entangled by... Yeah, that's the annoying thing. Wrap will just keep going, and you can't do anything. And Spearo's down. So just in case he does it again, I'll throw some seeds on him. And I guess it didn't matter. Alright, 5 Ekans. Red defeated Youngster. I don't believe it. Believe it, kid. And I know you go all the way back to the center. I keep saying we're done with pewter. We keep coming back just to heal. Maybe I should have kept a couple of them. Just so I couldn't throw out some other fodder. Aha! See, some people would think, oh, just go up here and you can sneak past them. Wrong! What's with lasses and looks? Well, looks in a different sense, but anyway. More rats! Oh my gosh, your tackles do too much. That was a crit?! Three failed tail whips in a row, 2 critical hit poison stings, none of them poisoned. Oh, here comes the quick attack. How much is that gonna do? Too much. There's the poison. Get him, Spearow! Ow, 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 ow. Ow! That hit so hard! And for some reason, he didn't get afflicted by the poison. That's another thing. There's no in-between effects for some reason. Oh well. I don't know why I'm using Tackle when I could just use Vine Whip. Yeah, Nidoran. I got a cocoon. Alright, Bulbs. I said I wasn't gonna give him a nickname yet. I keep calling him Bulbs. Alright, let's just tack him down. Alright. Level 9. Nice. Oh, and I just noticed now, Bulbasaur hit 16. It's time. Well, it'll be time. Be nice. I am nice. Red got 150 for winning. What? Bulbasaur is evolving! Here we go, everybody. Our Bulbasaur has become an Ivysaur. Still a grass poison, but stats have gone up by quite a bit. Feeling good. Alright. Now, if only we could get Kakuna to level 10. And I won't have to deal with him anymore. Bugcatcher wants to fight. Oh, Poison Sting you! Sure, keep using String Shot. It's not gonna matter. Is this all you know? You only know how to use strings. Were he not already a cocoon, I'd say you're wrapping him into a cocoon. Oh gosh. There we go. Easy experience. Yeah. Yeah, we got plenty. So yeah, first game I got was Pokemon Blue. First starter was Charmander. First thing I caught was Rattata, but I ended up catching like everything I saw. And I would give them all little nicknames. I don't remember what I named the Charmander then. If I named it. Did I name? Because I do remember naming things pretty stupid names too. Like, I just called them what they were. Like, Rattata was Rat, and, I just called Paris. I think I called Geodude Elvis, just because of his sprite in this game. Maybe I called him Dude. He's a dude. I don't know. But yeah. Critical hit, thank you. Just a bit more. Like 2 more, maybe? 1 more. Alright, come on. Alright, Kakuna down. Level 10. There we go. Yes, because if Kakuna faints, I'm pretty sure nothing will happen afterwards. But here we have Ivysaur. I'm not sure what to make of its back sprite. Like, what's what on all that? Yeah, we'll switch. Get the 4 poison stings in. Maybe it'll poison him. Oh, there we go! Speak of the devil. Oh, and this is our first sight of a Metapod in this playthrough. Yeah. When Caterpie hits 7, it turns into a Metapod. I used to think that the pointed end was its nose, and was just very angry all the time, but no, it's the opposite way. That's the back of its head. It just has a very mellow-looking face. I'm just gonna, I don't have any more poison things, so it's just String Shot Bonanza. 1 more. If I had a new Pokemon, I would have won. Yeah, but, oh, Kakuna's evolving again. Now we got Beedrill. It's one of the coolest designs, but it's still very weak. Again, it doesn't learn any new moves through evolution, so it's kind of useless at the moment. But, you know, we'll make it work. You're not wearing shorts! No, I'm not. Well, neither am I in real life, though I probably should, because it is hot and humid today. I cannot tell you. Uh-oh. Let's hope this goes quick, because I don't want to get pecked out. Oh, gosh. How much does this do? Was that 12 damage? That looked like 12 damage. Okay, growl. Good. Just do that. Do that a few more times. Ah. Lost, lost, lost. Yep, yep, yep. I'm thinking just powering on through to the next center. You can fight my new Pokemon! Well, what could it be? My guess is since you're a bug catcher, it's probably a bug! You know there are much better bugs in the game later on, but you never see bug catchers with them. Never. Pinsir's cool. Scyther's very cool. I don't think you ever see a bug catcher with them in this game. I could be wrong. I don't remember every trainer in this. Normally it's where I would have others XP farm, but no one has any moves except for Ivysaur here. I'm wondering how soon we might be able to hit level 32 with Ivysaur. Because right now he's getting the lion's share of experience. Yeah, he just hit 17. If we're lucky, we'll come across the next team member soon enough. But that'll depend on luck, because it's a rare encounter. I'm gonna go around you for right now. Cool. Just so I can go heal up. It's quite a bit of a stretch of area here. Alright, let's heal up real quick. Alright, okay, so... I think that's pretty much all we'll see of Beedrill for right now. Because it's not that great. It's just not, unfortunately. It has the best bug moves in the game, but its stats don't make up for the fact that it's just weak. It's just very weak. But yeah, let's just get this last trainer out of the way. Did you touch me? I'm not even looking at you. I swear, these lasses. Ooh, Jigglypuff with slightly crooked eyes. Let's just whip it. Whip it good. Ow! Leech Seed? I guess disable worked a little differently here. Oh well, whip it again. And let's finish with a tackle. Red defeated last. That's it? That's it. Alright, let's see if we can find something here, because there's a unique encounter in this area. No, not Firo. Firo is not even remotely unique, though you are better than the one we have, admittedly. But no. I'm gonna start running from encounters at this point. Not for all encounters, just, you know. We don't have a Pidgey. But there's better Pidgey later on, so. Maybe if we go to the area over here, where it's closer to the center. Oops. Dude. Yeah, sorry if I'm going a little quiet. It's just that there's not a lot of interesting stuff happening at the moment. So, bear with me here until I find what we're looking for. Nope. Still not it. Come on. I know it's here. Oh my goodness. All these Pidgeys. Ugh. You know what? We're gonna give it 5 more encounters. If I don't find what we're looking for in 5, we're just gonna move on. Because it's not part of the final team that I'm looking for, but it's something worth getting, I suppose. Was this 1 or 2? I've lost count already. Alright, we'll reset. We'll count that as 1, because I wasn't paying attention. That's 2. Still nothing new. There it is. Jigglypuff at level 5. It's a higher level than I usually see Jigglypuff. I would kill it if I used Tackle, so I'm just going to throw seeds on it. Oh, no you don't. I think this is all the Jigglypuff knows is how to just sing at this level. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, you woke up fast. Don't hit it so hard. Alright, I'm hoping this doesn't take too many Pokeballs, because I need to save them for an upcoming catch that I actually do want. There we go. Jigglypuff. How nice. New Dex entry. The balloon. Its huge eyes light up. It sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep. Wanna give a nickname? Nah. But that would be... I considered naming all the Pokemon their Japanese names. But if I were ever to get a Pikachu, it would be kind of, you know, unnecessary. Also, that would be a major pain for ones that would evolve. Where are we at? We have 3? Okay, I think that'll be good. Alright, so for the rest of the stream, we're just gonna go through Mount Moon. And we already come into an encounter with Zubat. Zubat being one of the more annoying Pokemon to face in the early game. But because of that, we're just not going to deal with it. We're just not going to deal with it right now. We're going to get these items, though. TM12. Which one is that? Water gun? Out of curiosity, who can use water gun? Jigglypuff. No. We're going to hold on to that, though. I'm not going to use TMs on something that I don't plan to use on my actual final team. And if possible, I want to avoid some encounters. Except for one. We'll get to that one. The more common encounters I'm not going to catch because you can find higher level ones in similar areas. Alright, come on. Will this do it? Will this take him out? Oh! That'd be perfect capture percentage, but it's a trainer fight. Can't steal. Kakuna, oh yeah. Your turn, Spearow. And done. You got me. Yes, I did. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. Oh, you're a trainer too. Sometimes they're not. They're just usual NPCs hanging about, but, you know. Whatever. Oh, Clefairy! That's a lucky grab for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that pound actually hurts. The annoying thing about how sleep works in this game is that it takes an entire turn to wake up. While in future games, if you wake up, you can use your attack. But if the opponent is faster than you and can put you to sleep, you wake up, oh hey, that's put me to sleep again, please. That's exactly what you're saying. I lost? Yup. Oops. Zubat. More Zubat. So many Zubat. Maybe I should have bought a repel. This is a scientist, dude. Don't sneak up on me. You're the one who popped. Oh, wait, no, it's Super Nerd. Oh, okay. Thankfully, Magnemite is not a steel type in this first game. Otherwise, this would be a major pain to deal with. Still kind of a pain. Voltorb is... Well, I should say Voltorb's evolution is the fastest thing in this game. However, the rest of its stats don't really make up for that. I say it's the fastest line, but my slow Ivysaur outspeeds it. Granted, I'm 7 levels higher and an evolved form, so... Potion. I swear, every encounter has been a Zubat so far. Rare Candy. So Rare Candy makes it so that you level up once for free. No training required. Oh, I missed an item over there. Oh well. Another bug catcher! Never a shortage of you guys in the beginning parts of this game. I might need to use a potion, just because I don't want to have to go all the way back to the center. Alright, Spearow, you know what to do. Peckin'. If you can get a crit, that would be amazing. Nope. We ain't getting that. Man, these cocoons are easy experience. I think Spearow can take on a Caterpie. It's a couple levels higher, but I have super effective moves. Oh my! Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Unless we miss every single peck. Nope. We got it. We got it. I lost. Yes, you did. Alright. Let's get this item. Escape rope. Handy to instantly get out of an area. Ah! We got a Geodude. Cool. Still not gonna catch it, because you're super common. I'm gonna whip you in the face. Probably shouldn't have done that, because I could use the Vine Whips later. Oh, okay. We have an Oddish. One of the many other grass poison types in this. I think it only knows Absorb? I don't think I can seed it, though. I remember when I was playing the remakes and I picked Bulbasaur, I foolishly got rid of the... the tackle attack, because I thought, oh, I don't really need it, and I ended up facing against an Oddish, and 10 Vine Whips doesn't help you, and none of the powder moves you learn at that help either. Can Spearow handle it? And the other grass poison type. This one is exclusive to blue version, though, so we won't be finding it in the wild here. Leer, alright. Let me guess, Zubat! Yep! Called it! Oh, always a Zubat. Except for the one time where it was a Geodude, but in this case, it's always a Zubat. We can actually find this special encounter on this floor, but we have a better chance going down. It should be here. Oh, we'll talk to you later, my good man. Ooh, HP up. Nice. Alright. I believe this is where we can find our next party member at the best opportunity. So we're just gonna walk around here for a while until we find it. Which may take a while. So, while this is going on, what was I gonna say? Oh, that's right. Oh, look, a Paris. This isn't what we're going for, but it could be good practice to see if we can weaken something. Ow. Alright, I don't want to use too many of these on you. Okay. Whoops! I did not mean to use that. Alright, I can't do it because it's a grass type. Ugh. Alright, let's hope for the best with it. I missed? I missed. Awesome. Oh! Just barely. Just barely. Come on. Ah. Alright. Oops, I should not have skipped that. It burrows, something to do with the mushrooms on its back, which are actually a parasitic type, cordyceps, you know, fun stuff like that. So yeah, while we're looking for this thing, mentioned before about things being exclusive to blue, by extension, if you notice on the layout there for the gauntlet path thing, where the three colored in pictures being a red one, green one, blue one. Whereas we only had a red and blue one in the States. And those who don't know is that in Japan it started out with red and green. Where it had really, for the most part, pretty ugly looking sprites to them. The Charizard one, for example, is pretty darn hideous. Oh! Oh, it's even the right level, too! Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Please don't hurt it too bad. Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay. Let's carefully. Oh, come on. Ugh. Jigglypuff, get in here! Stop pounding me! Okay, okay. We'll get back to that story later. Alright. It's asleep, it's low health, this should do it. Yes! We got Clefairy! Woo! Fairy, 2 feet, 17 pounds. Its magical and cute appeal has many admirers. It is rare and found only in certain areas. I'm not going to give a nickname, but this is our second core party member. This little sleepy bundle. Stats aren't too bad, but they're not great. It has pretty decent special and stats, but it's almost comparable to Ivysaur's, I'd say, in that, yeah, it's pretty darn similar. So yeah, it's a pretty, it's a decent special attacker. So, we're gonna teach it Water Gun. Cause why not? Alright, we need to be a little bit careful here. I'm thinking use a potion here. Alright, so we're gonna put Clefairy up front. Uh-oh, who are you, mysterious man? We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters! It's our first encounter with Team Rocket. Rocket wants to fight. Rocket sound of Sandshrew. Aww. Adorable. Too bad we can't catch it in this game. It's only available in blue version. As I was saying before, Japan had red and green, which had the Charizard and Venusaur on it. The sprites were pretty ugly in there, and there was some bugs in it. But they, I think later in the same year? I might be mistaken. Or it could have been the next year. They came out with blue version, which uses the sprites we see here. And their blue version had slightly different encounters between the two games, and different trades and stuff like that. Oh, I did a stupid and tried to fight when I'm asleep. Alright, let's switch out of here to Paris! Get him, Paris! Maybe he can do it. Nope. He didn't need a critical. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Yeah. Their blue version has the sprites we currently see in this game. So when they brought the games over to the States, they used red and green, but they put the sprites from blue in place of the sprites from that. So we technically were playing red and green version, but with blue's graphics, if that makes sense. Why they put blue over green when it came to the West, I don't know. Maybe it's just blue is more popular. They thought a giant cannon turtle would sell more. It probably did, I don't know. It didn't seem to affect votes enough because red won the poll by quite a bit. Anyway, let's just Vine Whip this guy and hope for the best. That was quick. Oh, I forgot to add that. Because Clefairy is our new permanent party member. We need the Sprite. Yay! Alright, let's get some sleepy fairies in here. That sounded like a pathetic cry. Spearow, you go do something. You can take on this bat, right? Oh, good. Missed. Leech Life isn't really gonna do much here. That move's kind of annoying in that it restores health when used, but that's not the annoying thing. That's the annoying move. Thankfully, that move keeps missing, so we can just keep pecking at him and he can't do anything! Haha. One more should do it. Oh, still failed. Wow. That's probably surprising to anybody who's played this, that well, not that Supersonic missed, but that the opponent's Supersonic kept missing. Because it's like a joke that whenever the opponent uses Supersonic, they hit it most of the time. When we use it, we rarely get it. Alright, our team's a little battered up from that, so we're just going to use an escape rope. Takes us right to the center. And we can heal up. So we're going to be using Clefairy up front for a little bit, just so it can gain a few levels. It can also fight the Geodude in the area thanks to Water Gun and its decent special. It doesn't get the same type attack bonus, but, you know, it'll help. That's not going to help. It's level 6. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Just pound it. Ooh, that hurt. I did 2. Just beat it up. But yeah, while there were new sprites added in blue version, it only replaced the front sprites, but kept the back sprites for red and green. So we still have pretty unsightly back sprites to a lot of them. Charizard still has a very strange one. I don't think they even changed it in yellow version. Level 13, good. Learn Sing, also good. I'm wondering, because Clefairy evolves in an unusual way. Which one is this? Mega Punch. I could teach it to Clefairy, but I have other things in mind. Plus, its pound seems to be doing enough. Alright, another rocket. What do you got, buddy? Pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. You get lost, jerk. Zubat. Oh, boy. Alright, can we cannot outspeed it, but maybe we can put it to sleep? Ow, that hurt a little bit. Oh, come on! There we go. Pound it! Oh, woke up already? One more. No, not supersonic! That's the issue with Zubat. If we can snap out of this confusion... Oh, come on! Fine, let's Water Gun. Stop sapping me! Please, no. Oh, come on, Clefairy! Spearow, you go deal with this. Why would you use Supersonic again? I'm pretty sure they're programmed to use the moves after you make your own attack, while as in any other case, they choose the move at the same time you do. Which can be, well, in this case, it can be annoying, because, like, oh, they're already asleep, confused, their attack is lowered by 1,000,000%. Should only be able, the only thing you would think to do is attack at that point. No, let's just put it to sleep again. Because I know you're gonna switch. You jerk. Oh, here we go. I should have seeded him. Yeah. Woe to you if the opponent uses an attack like that and they're faster than you. Will this do enough? Yep. Rock it down. So you are good. Yes, I am. Found an ether. Healthy, helpful when you run out of attacks. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scram. Well, not with that attitude, I'm not. Ah, here we go. Water gun! Alright. I was gonna be worried if that didn't kill him, because if it didn't, that would be very problematic for an upcoming fight. Can we just get nothing but Geodudes now, please? Just so Clefairy can have an easy time? Oh, come on! And Clefairy's down. Alright. Thankfully this isn't a Nuzlocke run. Well, we can't back out now. See, that's a problem when you're slower than the wild Pokemon. Because if they're faster, there's a chance that you won't be able to escape. Because they just catch up to you. At least it's my logic. Too many Zubats, go away. Too many Zubats ruin my day. I really should just press on to finish this area, because I need to eat. It's past 1 p.m. over here, and I haven't had much to eat at all. But we'll work through it. More Zubat! Well, this one's weaker, so maybe we can run away from it. Yeah. I guess that's what we'll do. If it's level 7, we can probably get away. If it's level 8, might as well just punch it. And another one. Oh, it's only getting 1 HP off of all that. Oh, yeah. Did you come to explore too? Well, actually, I just am passing by. Alright, please stop tackling me. Please work. Alright. Put him to sleep. Yes. Okay. Pound it. Ooh. Yeah, we got this. Unless the Gen 1 Miss Syndrome kicks in, but no. We got it. Another one. Ow. Pound it. And that should do it. Pound it. $14, there we go. A Zubat, oh Jesus. Alright, if it's Supersonics, we're switching out. There it is! Well, maybe we can get this to work. Come on. No, Clefairy, stop punching yourself! Ah, good. Confused no more. Alright. We got this. Found it. Losing stinks. So does fighting Zubat, but you don't seem to be above that. Oh, we can run. Alright. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with your hands? They fixed some Pokemon sprites, but they would fix your freakish... What's with your arm? Oh, it's messing with me. Alright. Oh, what am I... I was gonna switch, but I got Water Gun for this. Yeah. Yeah. Level 15. Now we're gonna take on the Onix. He'll probably be faster, but yeah, it's faster. Will this be enough to take it down? I hope. You know, I know it's 4 times, and I know Onix is cool looking and is decently fast, but man, it cannot take a special hit. Ah, over here. We're gonna need that later. I don't know how much later, but we'll use it later. Maybe in the next stream. That's more like it. Just throw me a bunch of Geodudes to squirt water on. I don't think I can run from this one. Nope. Nope. Nope to everything about this. I'll sneak on ya. Peekaboo. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. I mean... Okay, in this situation, it makes sense. But if I were in front of him, he'd be the one bothering me. Oh no, it's Eradicate. This is a little scarier. Let's send in Jigglypuff to deal with it. Get him, Jiggles! Really? Use Tackle? Okay, I guess that's all you need to do. So yeah, Eradicate is the evolved form of Rattata. It's not supposed to be this early, though, because it's supposed to evolve at 20, not 16. Oh, gosh. Alright, Hyper Fang is very dangerous in the early game, because it can crit, it can flinch you, it's usually done by something faster. It's not fun to deal with. But it's down. Clefairy's level 16 now. Alrighty. We're on the final stretch of this area. Honestly, I think Mount Moon is one of the cooler designed dungeons in the whole game, just because it has a lot more color and shape to it. Most of the other ones are just, well, it's a tunnel. Here are some rocks. And granted, that's what this one is mostly, but it's got all these different shades and stuff to it. I don't know, I like this a little better than most. Okay. Ah, more bats! Alright. What do you got, Rocket? Team Rocket will find the fossils, revive, and sell them for cash. Not if I do it first! Alright, can we put it to sleep? Alright. So far, so good. Alright, staying asleep. Found it! Oh yeah, we're good. We got this. Even if we miss, we got this. Zubat. Don't know if we got this. I'll bail if it hits with a supersonic. Leech Life isn't as bad. Though that does hurt. Oh, come on. Okay, good. One more should do it. Ah! I woke up! Quick, beat it up! And it's out. Red defeated Rocket. Thank goodness defeated is in between those two words. I think there's like a... Oh wait, it's up here. Yeah. Found another Moonstone! I think there's only like 4 in the entire game. So you need to use them wisely. Don't just throw them all on a bunch of Jigglypuffs and nothing else. Alright, this should be the last trainer of the area. Stop! Finally, the law. Found these fossils. They're both mine. Okay. Super nerd wants to fight with your Grimer. Oh, jeez. Okay. I forget if Grimer's more specially inclined or defensively. I'm thinking defensively. Let's just test it with a pound. That's good. Yeah, I think we got this, because even if it wakes up, it won't be able to react fast enough. Yeah, we got it. Even if this doesn't beat it, it should be enough. Yep, there we go. Voltorb, I think we're okay, unless it uses Supersonic. Oof, that hurts to... Not Supersonic, Sonic Boom. Because that's a set 20, and we cannot survive that. Oh, it already woke up! Quick, pound it! Quick, pound it! Found it. Alright, we're down to 2 health. We're at level 17. I have a coughing. I don't think so, but that's mostly to see if we can trick him to use a poison gas. We cannot. We'll just tackle him. And I think coughing's way more defensive than Grimer. Funny thing to note about coughing here, well, for the brief moment that you could see it, typically the skull and crossbones are underneath the face, but in this game they're above the face. Okay, I'll share! We'll each take one, no being greedy. It's rich coming from you. Alright, so we have the dome fossil on the left and the helix fossil on the right. I put this to a vote on the, to see what was the favored fossil between these two. And it goes to no surprise for anyone who's seen the Twitch Plays thing as was going on. Helix kind of won by a lot. So we're going to go with Helix Fossil this time. But the next time we come through Kanto in a future game, which would probably be Yellow, we'll go with Dome, which is what this guy's getting. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. Maybe we'll come by that in the future. Oh, god darn it! Oh, look, another Clefairy. Go beat up your sister! You can't even hear the music because of the low health jingle. Found it. Found it. And pound it. I'm only gonna say that for as long as we have pound on this thing. Oh, jeez. Oh, another Geodude. Alright. Easy XP. And we're out of there. Almost at Cerulean City. But first, there has to be like a special item here. Ah! A Great Ball! Nice. That might be handy later. Let's see here. Ah! There's an item. I think this is a TM. Yep, TM04. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Whirlwind. Interesting. Let me guess. Only Spearow can learn it. Yep. All that does is it makes you go last, but it makes it so that a wild Pokemon is blown away. Though, it's the opposite of the wild one uses it. I'm just gonna hop through here, see if we can find any rare special encounters. There's one I'm looking for. Nope, that's not the one, but gotta be here, right? You're making me look like a fool here. Well, the sound is no more. Alright, you know what? We'll come back to this later, maybe. That area is when the version differences start to kick in the high gear. So now we're in Cerulean City, which is a nice blue. Let's heal up quick. Alright. So, we're going to stop at two places really quick before we finish it up the stream here. I don't see this model often. Husband likes trading Pokemon. If you're a collector, would you please trade with him? Well, what does he have? Hello there, do you want to trade your Poliwhirl for Jinx? Well, I don't have a Poliwhirl, but Jinx is pretty good in these early, well, the first few generations, just because of its typing and move pool. But, we're not going to be using a Jinx. We might grab a Poliwhirl for that. I'm sure a lot of people thought that was a very big hat or hairdo they had, but no, it's just a tunnel. This guy just talks about what each of the badges does. But before I forget, there's this hidden... There it is. Rare candy. Nice. I always forget where that is specifically, but... You know. Now, from here we have two places to go. We can either go straight for the gym, which we're not going to just yet, even though it would be a breeze, or we go north for another tough battle. But for right now, we're just going to hang out here. I'm just now realizing that I forgot to cover something, which I can no longer go back to, but maybe we'll revisit it later. For right now, we got a couple good ones. This stream, we managed to just pick up our starter and already evolve him into an Ivysaur. And we nabbed a Clefairy at a pretty good level, and has a pretty decent move pool for what we needed to do in this next part. So for right now, I think that's what we're gonna do. Not what we're gonna do. It's pretty much it for now. Let's take a look at our badges. Yep, in place of Brock's face, we have a Boulder badge. Almost 3 hours spent. Well, 3 hours on stream, I suppose. But that's gonna do it for now. I'm just gonna save here. And I'm gonna call it a stream. So thank you to anyone who popped by, or anyone who's watching the VODs afterwards. But that's gonna do it for now. I'm gonna go make some lunch. It's gonna be curry today. It'll be very good. Okay. I might do some more streaming later tonight, which would be morning for the rest of the world, I suppose. Yeah. Just keep an eye on things. See the rest of you later. Take care, everyone.